I have heard the castle gate is the product of Sheikah wisdom and Goron engineering. Father always said it would never fall, and he was technically correct. It is the only part of the castle that remains unblemished.
And they mentioned that in Breath of the Wild that the gate was created by the Sheikah and the Gorons working together.
I loved gazing out at the castle town here in the observation room. The view is completely different now, but I will see to its restoration.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And that is a beautiful view of Hyrule. Like, even though a lot of it's been flattened, like, it's still a gorgeous view, other than the gloom fog rolling around it.
The guard's chamber. When he was not occupied by his duties as my protector, Link would often come here to train alongside the regular soldiers. They once let me join in, but the arrow I loosed went off target. It also caught the flame of a torch, and everyone frantically raced to put out the resulting fire.
That's kind of funny. Like, how bad is your aim?
The first gatehouse is the outermost point of entry to Hyrule Castle. While the ramparts themselves are crumbling in many places, the towers appear to have endured. This seems like an excellent place to store the materials we will need as we work to restore the castle.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You know, if it's in relatively good shape, keeps supplies out of, the elements. Makes sense.
As far as I am aware, there were never criminals foul enough to warrant imprisonment here. And while I do recall a bandit named Misko being captured long, long ago, it seems in recent times they have risen to greater fame for their keen sense of fashion.
Okay.
Ships would come and go all day here at the docks. It truly was the most lively part of the castle, and it always felt thus thanks to the numerous merchants. It feels lonely now, abandoned as it is, a feeling magnified as I reflect on what it once was.
And, as they get... I'm sure she had plans to have supplies brought into the docks, too, as they got more and more, stuff repaired in the castle. I would not have been surprised if the docks was one of her first projects whenever it came to, like, fixing things up.
The dining hall. Father was partial to the seat in front of the fireplace, and Link preferred to stand watch near the entrance while I ate. I still laugh when I remember the look of surprise on Link's face as I returned for my second and then third helping of fruitcake.
I mean, we know she liked fruitcake. Because we got that out of the book.
The castle's library, now covered in dust. At first glance, I found this worrying. I believe nearly all the books can be salvaged with some effort. Though Father never cared much for books, he would often visit this place. I wonder why.
Because he had a secret room.
I remember when this place had a blue roof. Daruk would be there, ready to lighten the mood, and Urbosa, standing by, was always ready to lead. Rivali, so confrontational with Link at every opportunity, while Mifa watched the two of them with worry in her eyes. We can never return to that time, but I will forever hold memories like these dear.
Oh yeah, the... gazebo.
My study. I found a silent princess in a corner of this desolate room. How many years or decades has it patiently waited for the right conditions that it might finally emerge? To think, I once believed the silent princess was doomed to extinction. You're stronger than anyone.
I really like the idea that the silent princess is basically a descendant of the Sandalions.
My room. I spent far less time here than I did in my study. That fact may have surprised my attendants, as I often closed the bed curtains to hide the fact I had once again slipped away to continue my research.
That sounds about right. And it's like, I'm just gonna go take a nap, guys. Prepare for the, evenings for away balls and, other things that I'm sure they had. Although I'm pretty sure in its prime, her bedroom was gorgeous.
Though this throne sits vacant, the space it occupies still speaks volumes. For instance, while the sculpture behind the throne is especially sturdy and serves as a hiding place in an emergency, no one that occupied that seat has ever chosen to use it.
If I remember correctly, we actually found something behind the throne. Yeah, we had to, like, light the torches. And then this moved. Yeah.
The bell tower. My memories of it are filled with a terrible sense of helplessness. When that bell tolled, it reminded me that my training was incomplete, and the last time I heard it ring out, it was warning us of the calamity's arrival.
Oh, that's sad.